Good afternoon, Driffill Rams. You may go ahead and take a seat. Welcome, everyone, parents, community, and of course, Driffill Rams, board members, Dr. DeJena. Thank you for coming. Dr. Araceli, Dr. Carroll, Mr. Melenefi, Trustee Salas, Trustee Gonzalez, thank you. We are going to go ahead and get started today. If I can please have James Melgoza and Sofia Aguirre please come up to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing.
Favor de poner su mano derecha sobre su corazón. Yo prometo lealtad a la bandera de los Estados Unidos de América y a la república que representa una nación bajo Dios, indivisible, con libertad y justicia para todos. Pueden tomar asiento. You may take your seat. Thank you. Gracias.
And now I would like to ask Xavier Aguirre and Carlos Ayapantecaro to come up and read the OSD mission and vision. Please come up.
Driffill School Mission. Driffill empowers students to achieve excellence. Driffill School Vision. Driffill aims to provide students with an outstanding education and promote a global perspective. Our curricular program integrates technology, environmental sciences, a dual language immersion program, and inquiry-based learning to deepen academic knowledge.
Declaración de la misión de Driffill. Driffill capacita a los niños para alcanzar la excelencia. Misión de la escuela Driffill. Driffill tiene como objetivo proporcionar a los estudiantes una educación sobresaliente y promover una perspectiva global. Nuestro programa curricular integra tecnología, ciencias ambientales y un programa de inmersión en lenguaje dual y un aprendizaje basado en la investigación para profundizar el conocimiento académico.
And now I would like to invite Dr. DeJena up to the podium.
Good afternoon, Driffill families. Buenas tardes, familias de Driffill. Bienvenidos, gracias por acompañarnos en este día tan especial que estamos aquí para celebrar a nuestra clase del 2025. Thank you all for being here today. We are so excited to have you join us as we are here gathered to celebrate the accomplishments and achievements of the promoting class of 2025. It's a pleasure to have you here, and before I have a minute to address our students, I just want to take a minute to thank all of our community, our Driffill community, that means families, community members, all of our staff, for everything that you have done to support our students to get to this place where they are today. Quiero tomar un momento antes de hablar con los estudiantes para agradecerles a las familias, a la comunidad de Driffill y a los maestros y a todo el personal de la escuela por todo lo que han hecho para apoyar a los estudiantes para llegar a este logro. Sabemos que llegar a esto no es siempre camino fácil y que necesitan una comunidad para seguir levantando a los estudiantes cuando lo necesitan. We realize that getting to this place isn't always an easy path for everyone, and so we know that it takes an entire community to continue to support our students in order to get them here. So thank you very much for everything that you have done. Now I'd like to take a moment to speak to our students and give them a few words of advice as they move on to this amazing journey that is high school and beyond. Quiero tomar un momento para dar un mensaje a nuestros estudiantes a lo que se preparan para el siguiente camino, que es ir a la secundaria y más allá. I'd like to first start by giving some words of wisdom, and that is that as you go on to this next path and move into this grander, bigger stage that is high school, make sure that you are brave and courageous. Try new things. Explore the opportunities that are before you. Don't limit yourself. There are many, many things that are out there that maybe you haven't experienced before that you want to, whether that's playing a new instrument, joining a theater class, making a new friend, taking that AP or honors class that you weren't sure if you were able to do. Challenge yourself and push yourself out there. This is an opportunity for you to really start to develop and understand who you are as you're growing up and where your passions lie. So don't limit yourself. This is an opportunity to explore. Quiero darles un mensaje a los estudiantes que esta es una oportunidad de explorar nuevas cosas, de tratar quizás un nuevo instrumento que nunca han pensado que sí pueden tocar. Quizás es tomar esa clase de honor avanzada que no están seguros si lo pueden hacer. No se limiten, traten nuevas cosas, exploren, porque esto es donde van a aprender quiénes son y a desarrollar la pasión que llevan adentro que los va a guiar para el futuro. The second thing I would like to ask our students to do is remember as you go out into this path to be kind. And I know we say that often, but it's something that we should take very close to us. We have so much power as individuals. Each one of us has the power to make a difference. And you can make a difference sometimes simply by having kindness, by lending a hand to somebody that needs it, by being there to support them, by making a friend of somebody that might be sitting alone. We have the potential to change the world, and we can do it just with that kindness as we begin into this path. El siguiente mensaje que quiero dar a los estudiantes es que sean amables con otras personas. Tomen un momento para hacer un amigo de alguien que quizás está solo. De simplemente decir palabras que son amables puede cambiar el mundo de una persona y dar oportunidades que quizás ellos no sabían. Pero a lo que son amables, también no se olviden de ser amables con sí mismos. Cuando entramos a nuestra nueva etapa de la vida, no siempre vamos a hacer la cosa correcta desde el principio. A veces el camino va a ser difícil, a veces vamos a tomar decisiones que quizás no sean las mejores decisiones, pero eso es parte de crecer y eso es parte de experimentar en la vida. Vamos a cometer errores y simplemente recuerden que tienen la oportunidad el día siguiente de levantarse, hacerlo otra vez y tomar mejores decisiones. Sean amables con sí mismos, perdónense y sigan adelante, porque parte de nuestro crecimiento es cometer errores y aprender de ellos. Lastly, in terms of kindness, be kind not only to each other, but be kind to yourself. This new path that you take will require that you make decisions. Some of your decisions may be the right decisions, but the reality is that we will all sometimes make the wrong decision. And when you do that, no one decision defines who you are or who you're going to become. You have an opportunity to raise your head the next day, to start over, and to make better decisions each day. Making decisions that maybe weren't the best is part of the learning process, so embrace that as a learning opportunity and then move forward and keep on going. Finally, the last thing that I would like to say to our students is that currently in our world, we are living through somewhat tumultuous and unknown, complex times. And so we need to remember, you need to remember, and this is a message to you. Remember who you are. Remember where you came from. Remember that your language, your culture, your heritage, your background is a beautiful gift that defines you and that will allow you to be a gift to this world. We need you. Oxnard needs you. The Oxnard School District needs you. The city, our country needs you, just the way you are and with the beautiful gifts that you bring. So don't ever forget that. Quiero hacerle acuerdo a nuestros estudiantes que a lo que salen a este mundo que recuerden que ellos son un regalo especial para este mundo. Nuestra cultura, nuestro lenguaje, nuestro pasado, nuestras familias, es parte de quién somos y ellos, cada uno de ellos, es un regalo para este mundo. No se olviden del potencial que tienen. Nosotros necesitamos de nuestros estudiantes. Necesitamos en nuestra ciudad, los necesitamos en nuestro distrito, los necesitamos en nuestro país, porque lo que traen ellos es algo muy especial que nos va a hacer mejor. So as we go out into the world, and remember, we will face difficulties at time, and we may be living through some of those difficult times right now. But remember that you have the power, that you're not alone. You don't walk in this world alone. We walk with you, we walk beside you, and we are here for you. Because those sometimes powers that may want to keep us down only make us stronger, only make us rise better. Remember that the potential and the ability to do that lies within each one of you. And we are so excited as a district and so very proud to have had you be part of our district, our family, for the 9 years that you have been with us. Quiero finalmente decirle a los estudiantes que recuerden que nunca caminan este paso solo, que nosotros siempre estaremos aquí en el distrito para apoyarlos, para estar orgullosos de ello, para ver lo que los trae el futuro. Y a veces cuando la vida se pone compleja y hay cosas difíciles que nos tratan de bajar, que de eso salimos más fuertes, con más ganas para salir adelante, porque cada uno de nuestros estudiantes tiene la potencial dentro de ellos mismos para lograr cosas maravillosas. Entonces les deseo lo mejor en sus próximos pasos en la secundaria y más allá. Les deseamos todo lo mejor y felicitaciones a la clase del 2025.
Thank you, Dr. DeJena, for that. Next, I would like to invite Brian Melenefi, our Board of Trustees, to speak. I will take the mic to you.
Good morning, Driffill family. How you doing? Okay, so when I say Driffill, you say Rams. Driffill! Driffill! All right, that was pretty good. That was all right. So I'm a Driffill dad. I'm a proud Driffill dad. And I'm very proud of all of you that are here today. Before you came in and sat down, I was looking around the audience to see if there were any teachers or staff members I could embarrass, but it was kind of dark. I think I see Miss Jansen over there. Are you there, Miss Jansen? Hi, Miss Jansen. How are you? I think I see Miss Guillen. Are you there, Miss Guillen? There you are. Hi. So I'm going to go off script here because I do this all the time. I think it's absolutely amazing that all the staff members are listed here in this brochure, right? And it demonstrates that you are, in fact, a family, right? So if you are a Driffill staff member that are here today supporting these 8th graders, please stand up. Come on, don't be shy. Stand up. See? They're all hiding in numbers. All right. Thank you. Thank you. You can have a seat. So Dr. DeJena is a really hard act to follow because she's an amazing speaker. And I think I could do her speech now because I've heard it a few times. But she often talks about making mistakes and how mistakes don't shape you. And sometimes she uses the word failure. It just depends. So I'm going to focus on the word failure today, which is a little bit strange. Why would we focus on failure when we're here today celebrating you and this accomplishment that you've made as you are promoting to 8th grade? Okay? The bottom line is we fail all the time, but that's not a bad thing, okay? I will tell you that I've failed many, many times in my life. And instead of just saying, I'm not going to make it, I blew it again, I messed this up, I kept going, okay? And just because you have experiences in your life where you don't succeed or you make a mistake or you fail, it's not the end of the world, okay? When I was in 8th grade, I was awkward, okay? Times have changed a bit, but not so much, right? Our bodies are changing. We got strange things on our faces that we want to pop. All kinds of crazy stuff going on when we're in 8th grade, right? Then we go off to high school. We think, oh, I'm going to high school. It's going to be great. And then we go to high school. And we're like, oh, I'm going to graduate from high school. It's going to be great, right? And then we might go to college. We might go to a trade school. We might, work in a family's restaurant or whatever we do. And we think, I finally made it. This is easy. Well, guess what? Life's not easy. But it's okay. It's okay that life's not easy. So when I graduated from high school, I had a GPA of 2.5. Ooh, that's not particularly good. I'm not going to call it bad because, that wouldn't be fair to myself or anybody else. But guess what? I had to go to community college. And you know what happened when I went to community college? I was on academic probation my first semester at community college. And that was a wake-up call for me. Hey, Brian, you better get serious. All right? Get serious. You have time to figure out what you're going to be. I say be and not do. Okay? People will ask you when you get older, what do you do? Okay, what you do does not define you. We're not human doings, last time I checked. We're human beings. Okay? And the kindness that Dr. Jejena talks about all the time is critical. Okay? Back when dinosaurs roamed the earth and I was in middle school, well, not really. The Flintstones were on TV. Anyways, on Friday nights, we used to go to video stores to get videos. What are those? Oh my gosh. We didn't have Netflix. We didn't have Hulu. We didn't have Disney Plus. We had to go to the video store. And you would rent a video, and you would put it in this thing called a VCR. And on there, it said, be kind, rewind. Is anybody old enough to remember that? Be kind. We got one. Be kind, rewind. All right? Well, that was because if you didn't, they were going to fine you. But let's think about this for a second. Let's think about this every day if we think about this. Today I'm going to be kind. And then when I'm kind, I'm going to rewind. And then I'm going to be kind again. And then I'm going to rewind. Kind, rewind. Kind, rewind. All right? I said that enough for hopefully all of you to remember that. So anyways, I'm going to conclude with this. People will tell you that you're the leaders of tomorrow, right? You're the leaders of the future. I beg to differ. Why can't you be the leaders of right now? Why can't 14-year-olds and 13, some of you might still be 13, 13 and 14-year-olds, why can't you be leaders right now? Why can't you go off this summer between junior high, middle school, and high school and do some being and be kind and make an impact? Because you absolutely can make an impact in your community, with your family, and with your friends, and even with adults. Okay? Words are powerful. Words can be positive. Words can be negative. Okay? Surround yourself with positive people. I had a mentor when I was younger who told me there's two kinds of people in this world. There are plus people and there are minus people. Surround yourself with plus people. Don't waste your time with people that are going to drag you down. You are all amazing. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm a Driffill dad. In a couple of years, my daughters will be right out here in the audience. Congratulations, this is your day. Thanks.
Thank you. Next, I would like to invite Jimmy Melgoza and Juan Munguia, student speakers.
Hello, my name is Juan, and I welcome you to our promotion ceremony of 2025. Before we begin, I would like to thank the superintendent, administrators, board of trustees, principals, teachers, and parents for coming here on our special day today. And for here to support all our fellow 8th grade students. I'm thankful that many families came here to support their child that worked hard to get to where they are today. I'd like to give a special thanks to my mom, my dad, and my younger sister Estrella. Mom and Dad, thank you for providing love, support, and wisdom to me my whole life. You were present whenever I needed you there. You worked hard to get to where I am right now. You inspired me to become a good person. Mamá y papá, gracias por darme su amor, soporte y sabiduría en toda mi vida. Siempre están presentes cuando te necesito ahí. Han trabajado duro para que yo llegue donde estoy. Me han inspirado a ser una buena persona. Estrella, thank you for being a good sister and cheering me on whenever I fell down. Additionally, I want to give a special thanks to my close friends for creating wonderful memories here at Driffill. I genuinely cannot say how grateful I am for you to be my friends. Finally, I'd like to give a special thanks to all my teachers that helped me grow an abundance of knowledge, which has helped me improve in my studies. You have taught me to work hard to meet my goals. And now to the 8th grade class. We are extremely close to entering high school. We are 2 months away. 2 months. I am very excited, and you should be too. This isn't the end of our story. It's a new chapter of our lives. Some of us have been here at Driffill since preschool or kindergarten. Let's cherish the moments we have had here at Driffill. I remember when lots of us as kids would be running around during recess playing soccer, using hula hoops and jump ropes, and some of the boys would be secretly trading Pokemon cards with each other. Once recess was over, we would go back and sit on those rainbow-colored carpets while we learned a new lesson from our teacher. I have plenty of great memories here at Driffill, and I would like to share one of them with you all. When I was in preschool, I used to love school a lot. Like, a whole lot. I still do to this day. I loved school a bit too much because whenever the weekend came, I would be crying and begging my mom to take me to school because I wanted to go to school every single day of the week. My mom wanted to prove that she was right. So one day, she took me to school on a weekend, and obviously school was closed. I wanted to prove her right, so I came up with the dumb idea saying that maybe the teacher lives at school and that she should try to go inside. My mom gave me an explanation saying that that people don't go to school on a Saturday and Sunday. I was really disappointed that day. This is a memory that we'll easily not forget. 8th graders, I want you to think of a past memory that you have from Driffill that gives you a nostalgic vibe. That is how I currently feel right now. We should keep growing and keep learning more if we want to have a successful future. Benjamin Franklin once said, without continual growth and progress, such words as improvement, achievement, and success have no meaning. This means that one cannot claim that they will just simply grow and improve. You have to work hard and tackle the challenges that will approach in high school. Don't let anyone set you down from meeting your goals. Work hard and it leads to great rewards. I will end this speech off here. Once again, thank you all for coming here on our special day today. We worked hard to become the class of 2025.
I can pick it up. Good afternoon, parents, guardians, teachers, district personnel, and the class of 2025. Have you heard of the African proverb, it takes a village to raise a child? My name is Jimmy Melgoza, and today I will be telling you about my village that helped me obtain the privilege of being on the stage today and speaking on behalf of my fellow classmates. I would like to give you a little background about me. I wasn't as bright as my twin brother when we were younger. I was more into sports, and he was more into books. But then one day, something clicked. My earliest memory of when it all changed was in 5th grade when we had a SE math challenge across our grade level. I was good, but I knew I could have done better. I finished the whole curriculum 3 times. Slowly, I improved my math scores. I remembered it vividly when Miss Jansen in 6th grade told me my scores were higher than my grade level. I felt so proud of myself at that moment. Eventually, all my scores gradually went up until I had the highest scores in each possible subject. Without that competition, I doubt I would have the accomplishments I do today. I've been attending Driffill since TK. We have come a long way from getting into trouble for throwing pine cones at each other during recess to being 58 days from starting high school. I would like to thank all the staff, teach, teachers and administrators at Driffill for being a part of my village and helping my classmates and I throughout our educational journey. Without them, I wouldn't accomplish what I've done today. They have always wanted the best for me, since TK with Missy Menace to my current 8th grade teachers. I've grown a lot as a person at Driffill. Throughout my 3 years of middle school, I played all the sports available, like basketball, flag football, and soccer. My favorite sport, though, is baseball. Baseball has been a huge part of my life since I was a toddler, barely knowing how to hold up a bat, hoping one day it's my pathway to a university scholarship. Some of the things baseball has taught me are discipline, time management, teamwork, perseverance, and most importantly, overcoming adversity. In life, you're going to face challenges or hardships, and you have to navigate through those obstacles if you want to achieve what you desire. Throughout my years of playing, I have made many great relationships with players and coaches. I would like to thank all my coaches who helped me throughout my journey, not just in baseball, but in life. The most important part of my village is my family. Like I mentioned, I have a twin brother named James. I am technically the older brother by 2 minutes. James and I have been together since day one. I am been together since day one. I am very proud of what James has accomplished so far. James, remember the times when we would jump the child fence and go into the pantry to get some cookies? One of my favorite memories. I have another little brother named Joseph who has autism. I love that little guy with all my heart. It seems every day he gets smarter, learning new words, and not letting his disability define who he is. I couldn't imagine a life without both of my brothers. Las dos personas más vitales en mi vida son mi mamá y mi papá. Me gustaría agradecerles por todos los sacrificios que han hecho por mis hermanos y por mí. Mi papá es un hombre trabajador y generoso. Quizás lo conozcan si han ido a su delicioso restaurante Mariscos el Pulpo. Su nombre es Jaime. Sin el duro trabajo de mi papá, no podría tener las oportunidades que tengo hoy. Hay días en los que él es mi papá y otros en los que es mi amigo. Desde una perspectiva general, mi papá es una persona maravillosa y no lo cambiaría por nada del mundo. Te amo, papá, con todo mi corazón. Luego está mi mamá. Mi mamá es una mujer amable, magnífica y trabajadora. Ella tiene estándares muy altos para nosotros, pero solo porque quiere que alcancemos nuestro máximo potencial. Para todos los padres que conocen a la señora Mónica o señora Mergosa, esa increíble mujer es mi mamá. Si no lo han conocido, ella es una de las personas más maravillosas del mundo. Siempre he estado allí cuando la necesito, ya sea en la casa o en las gradas de béisbol. Ha sacrificado mucho para llevarme a todas mis prácticas y me gustaría agradecerle por eso. Te amo, mamá. Ambos me inspiran hoy y seguirían inspirándome en el futuro. Realmente no sé quién sería sin ustedes. Un día espero hacerlos sentir orgullosos y recompensarlos por todo lo que han hecho por nosotros. También me gustaría agradecerle a mis abuelos, ninas, ninos, tías, tíos, primos y amigos que me han apoyado en este camino y por ser uno de los pilares de mi aldea. Before I finish, I would like my classmates and people in attendance to think about their village and take a moment today to thank them. My final parting words are dream big, stay positive, enjoy this journey called life despite all the challenges and hardships. Thank you.
All right. This next part is a Driffill tradition. And so every single Driffill Ram came into the auditorium with a rose. And when when you hear the music start, you will find that special someone that is part of your village that has made a difference in your life. You are going to walk over, and before the song is over, you are also going to go back and find your seat. We have never done this in an auditorium like this. This is the first time, so let's see how this goes. Ready? The song starts, you find your person to thank them for everything they've done. All right. I have to say I was a little worried about this one, but you did it. We were able to find, great job. You were able to find your special person. That is awesome. All right. The time has come to start the presentation of the certificates. The way we're going to do this is we're going to have one line stand at a time, and you're going to come. You're going to move around this way, like you've seen everybody else come through my left. You're going to come up. You're going to have your name read. We're going to give you your certificate, and then you're going to walk around, shake some hands, and then walk around back to your seat. All right? Let's go ahead and get started.
Juan Munguia. Javier Aguero. Sofia Aguirre. James Melgoza. Carlos Ayan Pentacal. Jimmy Melgoza. Evelyn Perez. Ricardo Alquicira Jr.
Ricky.
Melissa Ceja. Angel Rodriguez Reyes. Diana Martinez. Joshua Nisley. Fernanda Ceja Navarro. Ruben Garcia Ruiz. Wendy Ceriteno Infante. Max Gustavo Velasquez Cruz. Cynthia Jimenez. Ismael Alvarez. Corina Magdaleno. Luis Gutierrez. Yatze de Jesus. Diego Medina. Valeria Lopez. Gabriel Galaviz. Valeria Ramirez. Devin Barrera. Jennifer Gonzalez. Miguel Becerra. Sofía Ávila. David Rodriguez. Romina Herrera Ramirez. Cristian Dominguez Gonzalez. No, I'm okay. Jade Duenas. Xavier Diaz. Eileen Torres. Salomon Mayorga Bernal. Scarlett Hernandez. Giovanni Sanchez. Lorena Perez Santana. Andres Ceja. Janet Herrera. Luis Basilio. Alika Alanis. Asen Watts. Yanis Rojas. Alan Alatorre. Arely Marcelo Flores. Angel Negrete Vargas. I'm okay. Bianca Avila. Santiago Gonzalez Arevalo. April Gonzalez Serrano. Cesar Garcia Juarez. Saraí Zecua. Jonathan Gonzalez Hernandez. I need your card, honey. Diego Torres Lucas. Jonathan Gomez. Cassandra Rodriguez Iniguez. Daniel Tovar. Marie Lopez. Anthony Ramos. Maria Vargas. Angel Silva. Zaira Castillo. Juan Huerta. Ezekiel Avila. Samantha Monzon Hurtado. Angel Ordones. Leslie Alonso Mata. Alexander Ceja Vargas. Brisa Lopez. Exie Chapel. Emmanuel Tamayo Garcia. Samantha Uribe. Nicolás Rangel. Citlali Salas Rodriguez. Christian Gonzalez. Alondra Pimentel Baez. Alan Tellez. Jalea Copeland. Brian Nares. Valentina Rodriguez Quezada. Alan Munoz. Michelle Cortez. Thank you. Fabian Gutierrez. Evelyn Orozco. Michelangelo Renteria. Stephanie Gonzalez Contreras. Xiomara Cortes Rebolledo. Anali Daza. Jacob Aguayo. Axel Rodriguez. Isaiah Padilla. Daniela Urbina. Madeline Driscoll. Karen Santos Mendoza. Adriana Villa.
Congratulations, Driffill class of 2025. I am just a few closing remarks before you go on and celebrate your accomplishment. It has been an incredible honor to stand here before you as your principal. and to celebrate this important milestone. Today, we honor your journey, one defined by resilience, perseverance, hope, determination, and most importantly, character. What I tell you every single morning when I go on the announcements, be kind to one another because your character matters. To our students, I would like to say your story is very powerful. You've grown up in a world that has not always been easy. You faced challenges that have tested your strength, both in and out of the classroom. But through it all, you've shown resilience. You've learned that setbacks do not define you. Your response to them does. You have shown us what it means to rise again and again. You've persevered through long evenings of homework, for some of you through language barriers, through moments of self-doubt. You've continued moving forward even when the path was unclear. That perseverance is something no one can ever take away from you. You've held on to hope. Even in difficult times, you have believed in brighter days ahead. And today is proof that your hope was not in vain, because here you are at the threshold of a new chapter called high school. You've demonstrated determination. You've set goals, you've worked hard, and followed through. Whether it was mastering complex math, preparing for a performance, finishing your final projects, or pushing yourself in 2 languages, you did it. To our students in the dual language immersion program, you are an inspiration. You have embraced the challenge of becoming bilingual, biliterate, and bicultural. By doing so, you've opened doors, not just for yourselves, but for your families, your community, and your future. You are now equipped to lead in 2 languages and connect in 2 different worlds. And through all of this, you have shown character, kindness, empathy, leadership, responsibility, and integrity. That is what matters most. Long after all the test scores are forgotten, your character will speak for you. As you leave Driffill and step into high school, carry these traits with you. Be proud of your story, proud of your roots, and proud of your journey. You are the future leaders, thinkers, artists, advocates, and problem solvers of our world. And we can't wait to see what you will do. So on behalf of every teacher, staff member, and administrator who has had the honor of being part of your growth, I want to say congratulations. We believe in you, we are proud of you, and we are filled with hope for all that lies ahead for you. Felicidades, clase del 2025. Es un gran honor para mí, como su director, estar aquí hoy para celebrar este momento tan significativo. Hoy celebramos su trayectoria, una que ha estado marcada por resiliencia, la perseverancia y la esperanza, la determinación y sobre todo el carácter. Todas las mañanas les recuerdo que sean buenos con uno con otro y que si no tienen algo bueno que decir, que mejor no digan nada. Queridos estudiantes, su historia es poderosa. Han crecido en un mundo que no siempre ha sido fácil. Han enfrentado desafíos que han puesto en prueba su fortaleza, tanto dentro como fuera del salón. Pero a pesar de todo, han demostrado resiliencia. Han aprendido que las dificultades no los define. Lo que los define es cómo responden ante ellas. Y ustedes han demostrado que saben levantarse una y otra vez. Han perseverado en largas tardes de tarea. Para algunos de ustedes han enfrentado barreras del idioma. En momentos de duda han seguido adelante, incluso cuando el camino no está muy claro. Esa perseverancia es un valor que nadie les puede quitar. Han mantenido la esperanza aún en los momentos difíciles, creyendo en días mejores. Y hoy es prueba de que esa esperanza no fue en vano. porque aquí están listos para comenzar su nuevo capítulo en la secundaria. Han demostrado una fuerte determinación, se fijaron metas trabajando arduamente y siguiendo adelante, ya sea dominando conceptos complejos, preparándose para una presentación, terminando un proyecto final o esforzándose para aprender 2 idiomas. Lo han logrado. A nuestros estudiantes del programa de inmersión de 2 idiomas, ustedes son realmente una inspiración. Han aceptado el reto de convertirse en bilingües, bialfabetizos y biculturales. Y al hacerlo han abierto puertas no solo para ustedes, sino también para sus familias, su comunidad y su futuro. Ahora tienen ustedes las herramientas para ser líderes en 2 idiomas y conectar con 2 diferentes mundos. Y a lo largo de este camino han demostrado su carácter, su bondad, su empatía, su liderazgo, responsabilidad y integridad. Eso es lo más importante. Mucho después de que se olviden de las calificaciones, su carácter hablará por ustedes. Al salir de Driffill y comiencen la preparatoria, lleven consigo estas cualidades. Estén orgullosos de su historia, orgullosos de sus raíces y orgullosos de su crecimiento. Ustedes son los futuros líderes, pensadores, artistas, defensores y solucionadores de problemas de nuestro mundo. Y no podemos esperar ver todo lo que van a lograr. En nombre de cada maestro, miembro del personal y administración que han tenido el privilegio de acompañarlos en este camino, quiero decirles felicidades. Creemos en ustedes, estamos orgullosos de ustedes y tenemos esperanza en todo lo que viene por venir. Felicidades, clase del 2025. A todos de la comunidad les presento la nueva clase. Congratulations, I present to you the class of 2025. And with that, we start the recessional.